And now back to Creekside Sports with Daniel Shirley and Steve Norris.
Welcome back. Daniel Shirley, Steve Norris alongside. We are joined for our Mayhem in the Morning segment by Dan Winslow. Good to have you back, Dan. It's good to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
How you been?
Doing good.
Yeah,
doing really good. Glad to be back in Macon.
Yeah, great. And Graham Tuck's here as well. Graham, how are you?
Yeah, doing good.
Good. We appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming in, and we always love having you on. Dan, we had you on a couple times last year. And how have you been since last year? We haven't seen you in a while.
I'm doing good. I'm not on the crutches anymore like I was last year when I came in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, it seemed like everybody we had in last year was on
hurt.
crutches. Yeah. Serious. There were 3 or 4 guys I think we had that had the crutches going on.
But everything's good with the injury?
Yeah, everything's great. Feeling really good. It's nice to be back on the ice and be back here with a bunch of really good guys, and especially guys we have coming back. Like, we brought back a really good core, so it's awesome.
Right. And a lot of changes for you. How does that – I mean, we've talked to Graham about, Graham comes in with the new team or the new ownership group and everything. For you guys as players, how does that impact you with new ownership, new branding, everything, new coaching staff? I probably would be the biggest impact on you, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely an impact, but it's a positive impact. Like, everything's trending in the right direction.
Right.
And last year we had 1 coach. This year we have 3 coaches, new ownership, new branding, everything like that. Like, everything's trending up. Everything's doing really good. So it's a really positive impact for all the players. So it's awesome. Yeah,
it's great. It's exciting to see that feels like there's almost a rebirth of the franchise, to get everything going back in the right direction. You guys right now are 3-5-1. You said you've beaten Fayetteville twice. They're in first place. That's their only 2 losses. What was it about those 2 games that made you guys play so well? I mean, and how can you package that to the rest of the games?
Yeah, I mean, I think we really just played the right way.
Is that right?
Yeah, we followed our systems. We played a complete hockey game, and it was really awesome to be a part of. And that's just something we need to string together and keep going as we move forward here. And that's something that's just going to come with time.
Right.
So we're just going to keep working and keep doing our best.
Does that show you it's like, hey, it's there? We can do it if we do, like you said.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's there. We all know it's there. We just need to all wrap our heads around is how do we do that every single night.
Right.
So, yeah, but it's really awesome to be a part of it. It's really awesome to see. So
Yeah.
I'm curious. So, look, I can break down a football offensive play, right? How we want to spread our guys, get the ball to our speed guys on the outside, that kind of thing. I can call football plays if I have to. But hockey, I know you got plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
That y'all run. Can you explain some of the plays, like a normal play that would be running on a hockey offense?
Yeah, I could. We don't really have as in football, you're calling a play every single time you go out there. We don't really have a play that we're calling unless it's a face-off or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else is more just concepts. So we have offensive and defensive zone concepts, and then neutral zone concepts where we want to push them a certain way or we want to attack them a certain way, and we want to, when we get in the offensive zone, control the puck a certain way.
So you feel like if you're attacking a defense, there may be a particular player on that defense that's you consider weak. You know what I mean? And you want to try and hit that side. Is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yeah, in some ways that does happen.
Or like a goalie can't go to his left or something.
That definitely happens. Sometimes we don't want the goalie to play the puck because they're just so strong playing the puck, and then other times we want the goalie to play the puck because he's weak in that. It's a lot of pre-scouting and a lot of film and learning about the other teams. So that's a lot up to our coaching staff, who does an awesome job with that, and then they kind of relay that message to us. But I know, I definitely, when I watch, I see certain things and I see certain things in myself that I'm like, oh, I need to fix that, or I need to, I could go this way instead of going the other way. So
how much time do you spend on film?
For the team, we spend a lot of time on film, probably every single day.
Really?
Yeah, or almost every single day. And then, so we kind of try and study our opponents and study ourselves and just improving every single day.
It's a lot on the fly, too, right? I mean, it's so fast-paced, the game is. I mean, you never really stop unless there's a puck, the puck goes out of the ice or something like that. I mean, Unlike some of the other sports, like football, they stop every 10 seconds. And
Yeah, we could go on for 10 minutes. So,
Well, we got 10 minutes.
yeah.
It's we love it and love everything about it. And you guys are at home this weekend. Now, first off, you've got a Friday game in Birmingham at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And again, you can watch that game at Taco Mac, which you always have the watch parties at Taco Mac. And then this weekend, you'll be home against Fayetteville on Saturday at 6, and then Knoxville at 3. So a busy weekend. And then you said you've got 2 games next week. So 1 game Wednesday, 1 game next weekend. So that's 5 games in 8 days. Do y'all practice when you're having that kind of stretch, or is it, hey, let's rest and get off our legs as much as we can?
I think we'll probably practice a pretty decent amount. Like we're practicing today and tomorrow, and then we have our game Friday, and then Saturday is the Pack the Plex, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes, that's a big one. And then on Sunday, our first Salute the Service game as well. So big weekend promotionally for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So we'll have those 3 games, and then Monday we'll probably practice again. Tuesday we'll probably practice again, and then head out for Roanoke and Virginia.
Right.
So even if the practices aren't like super intense and strenuous, like we maybe will work on systems, but every practice we have, like we try to kind of push the pace and make those practices harder than a game is what the coaches are really trying to preach. So we'll practice as much as possible, and then some days obviously we'll get off days and stuff like that, but it's kind of what we need. Like we need to ramp it up, because 5 and 8 days
that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Dan Winslow and Graham Tucker join us here on the show. Now, Graham sent me a text that said you've been fighting this year. Tell me a little bit about this. What's going on? You got some anger issues you got to work out, or what's going on?
No.
What better place to work them out than here at Creekside Sports?
He said a couple of fights this year. What's going on? I didn't think you were a fighter. What's going on?
No, I'm not. Thanks, Graham.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah. No, I just sometimes.
Does that just happen?
Sometimes it just happens, and sometimes it has to happen.
Right.
Like Birmingham, when we beat Birmingham, I think it was almost 3 weeks ago now. Mm-hmm. It was just something that had to happen to just get everyone moving and get everyone going and setting the tone for the game. And,
right.
I fought twice in that one, but the second one, it was a blindside hit on one of our players. So I just felt that that's what needed to be done.
Right.
It's not that I walk in every day and I'm like, I love to do it and I want to do it, but it just has to be done, and I'm trying to step up to the plate in that sense. Right. Even though I really didn't do it last year at all.
So other than home, is there a place that you like to fight the most?
Oh my gosh.
I haven't done it at home yet.
Save that for the road.
Yeah.
Well, and you're also an alternate captain this year, so I would imagine that comes with some of that, right? As being a leader, and how do you like that role, and how's that been for you so far?
I mean, I love it. I try to lead by example and then use my voice. I remember last year when I came out and talked to you guys, I talked about how important the leadership was. And,
right.
And with, obviously, we have Cup returning as our captain, and last year we had Nagel as one of our assistants, and David Nippert. Like, those guys, like, they showed leadership through action, and they showed leadership through how they spoke to everyone. And I just try to kind of ramp that up and hold guys accountable, and have our other captains hold each other accountable.
Sure.
Because some of the younger guys probably don't want to step up and yell at me, but we're trying to encourage that, hold everyone accountable, and just kind of grow as a group together.
And that's important too, I would imagine, with so much new, right? I mean, the coaches can say stuff as much as they want, but it seems like it'd be more important coming from the players.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that leading by example in that sense, and then like if I don't lead by example and I try and enforce the law or you know what I mean, like enforce our systems on someone, and I'm
mayhem.
But I'm not doing it myself, then it's really just in one ear out the other. So you really have to lead by example, because then once you're leading by example, then you can kind of teach other guys.
Right.
So you can't just preach something that you're not following.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Go ahead.
I was going to say, where'd you say you were from again?
Connecticut, Fairfield, Connecticut.
All right, so you've been here in Macon for a little while.
Yeah, it's my second year.
Okay, any particular food that you've learned to love here in the South? Do you like the food here?
Yeah, I love the food here. I love it. I love it. Still to this day, my favorite place to go is Cercheros. The
that's not
Tex-Mex
Southern.
spot. It's not Southern, but they don't have it up north.
So Cheers is pretty awesome, though.
Yeah.
Man, those tacos are with the ground beef and the beans and the black beans.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Yes, I live right around the corner from the Cheros on the north end.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it's good.
Parrish is awesome. I love Parrish. I was there a bunch last year. Haven't gone this year.
Right.
I actually had Bear's Den for lunch the other day.
Bear's
That
Den
was,
is
oh my
really good.
God.
Hey, if you like Parrish, go ahead. They're good, okay? But if you like gumbo, like New Orleans style gumbo, go over to Kudzu. It's the one here in Macon, well, in Middle Georgia, that it could be served in the French Quarter and get by. So yeah, if you like gumbo, man.
What'd you have
really
at Bear's
good.
Den?
Oh, the lemon pepper chicken.
Yeah.
With over the rice with the mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, my buddy Kevin Lyles and Chrissy Lyles, they own the Bear's Den, and oh man, I go about once a week.
Yeah. Their fried chicken is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything over there is good.
And you got to try H&H too now. If you haven't eaten at H&H.
I've been to I went to H&H last year.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
But
Big fans of H&H.
yeah, it's hard to get there in the morning with practice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because you guys practice around this time every day, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're usually. I usually get to the rink around like 8 a.m.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I'll try to cook for myself rather than go and sit down.
So we're keeping you from practice. You have to do a few laps. When you
No. We're practicing later today.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, Dan, we appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, man.
We always
Yeah,
have fun
absolutely.
when you come in, and good luck to you guys this week again. Road game on Friday, but then 2 home games this weekend. Saturday at 6.
Yep, and then Sunday at 3.
And Saturday at 6 is Pack the Plex.
Tickets in the bowl are $10. This is the only game this season that we're doing that, so it's our discounted game. You can sit anywhere in the bowl for $10, and we've already got sections that are sold out. So
Wow, good.
it's probably going to be one of our biggest crowds of the season
There
on
you go.
Saturday.
And Sunday is Military Appreciation.
Yeah, military and first responders, so it's all service.
There
So
you go.
EMS, firefighters, military. Cool. Yeah, we're doing a little bit different this year.
That's great. So
The jerseys are sweet.
is that
Oh, yeah,
right?
those are getting
They're
revealed
sweet.
later today.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for them for sure.